One of the most common questions people ask, what is God's will? I just need to know what God's will is. Will you tell it to me, show it to me somewhere? And sometimes I try to explain that it's more like the show Let's Make a Deal. You know, where people dress up in crazy costumes and they select a person and they run down and that great TV game show host says, well, here's what I've got in my hand. And maybe it's like $500. And he says, you can have what's in my hand or you can have what's behind door number 1. And the person says, I'll take what's in your hand. And he says, well, I'll show you what's behind door number 1, what you missed. And it was like really nice refrigerator and oven. And you're like, that would have been pretty cool. And then he says, but I tell you what, either you can keep the $500 or what's behind door number 2. And the person thinks, what should I do? And they say, hold on to the $500. And they open door number 2 and there's a goat there. And then they say, or you can take what's behind door number 3. And I don't know, maybe it's like a trip to the Bahamas. And long story short, you get my point, is that each choice the person could make, $500, a kitchen, a goat, or a trip. Well, the good news is if you're a follower of Christ, if you put God first, whatever door you open, God will be there. I mean, some of those doors may be pretty tough choices. Maybe they're not the wisest decision, but the good news is God's not going to leave you. He's going to be with you as you walk through those doors. See, even those doors that it's like, that's a painful one. That's a hurtful one. God, that's completely out of my control. God says, I'm here with you. In Romans 8:28, it says, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. You know what? God's called you for a purpose. God has a plan for you.